Hello and welcome back to Honkai Impact 3rd. We're continuing on the event. Yeah, Premiere Collab came out. Well, they collabed like ages ago, but now we're getting a hold of it. We played the bingo. I don't actually know what. Oh, you don't actually do anything here. You just go your day as usual. Play bingo once today. Well, I'm gonna keep bingoing. Is that bingo? Bingo! Yes. Do I get another bingo card? Okay, yeah, I do. Spend kindling. Prize. Rescue team uniform. 1000 asteroid. Mad burnish helmet. Phase shifter ×2. Well, first off, let's get the corners. Seems like it's this one. Nope. Has to be this one. Shit. Must be this one then. Fuck. Must be this. Yes. Shit. I think I got enough to actually keep playing it. There we go. God dang it. It must be this. Or it could be this. Dang it. Well. Just grab our rewards. I'm actually gonna enter my dorm this time. See what I get. Probably nothing. Okay, Sim Battle Infinity. Well, that's gonna have to wait. Pliny Realm of Wonders. Well, I'm about to clear East Sapphire. Let's get there. So let's continue this thing after the blood moon fades. Does it continue where I left off? Follow Himiko to the second pendulum clock. Oh yeah, I was meant to use the mouse and keyboard for this. Now, more important tasks at hand. Did we talk to Romeo? Heard that there's a beautiful flower at the peak of the mountain. I wonder how I can reach it. Okay. Following Himiko, we arrived at the suburban wasteland, where an abandoned warehouse stood conspicuously out of place. Himiko, Are you sure this is the right place? It seems deserted around here. It can't be wrong. Each time the hour strikes, I can hear the sound of a clock chime coming from this direction. This building seems to be the entrance to an underground cellar. If my instincts are on point, there should be a large space below. The wine cellar. Now it's coming back to me. This place should be the grandest garden in Sapphire. Garden? But isn't this place a wine cellar? Flowers can be used in winemaking, don't you know? All of their beverages are actually brewed from flowers grown on their premises. The owner's crafted red rose wine is truly exquisite, and their coconut flower wine with its sweet and tangy refreshing taste, plus a subtle coconut fragrance. Are you trying to sell me? Are you doing an advertisement? Are you sponsored? Sorry, it's been quite a while since I've been around alcohol. Being in a wine cellar all of a sudden has caught me off guard. Never mind me. Why has she been drinking then? Just soda? Miss Himiko is so adorable, don't you think? Back to the matter at hand. Going by the previously heard chimes, the second pendulum clock should be situated within the cellar. Let's go and have a look. Must be. Can't find it. Is the entrance really here? There are people there. Let's ask them about it. May I ask who you are? Why are you sneaking around my grandfather's old wine cellar? I, Romeo, will uphold my family's dignity and expel you from this place. Sorry, but we have no ill intentions. We're simply searching for an item and we'll leave as soon as we find it. Searching for something? I recently cleaned up the cellar and I'm about to have it renovated. What might you be seeking? Did you... well, then, sir, have you come across an item resembling a pendulum clock? Ah, yes, I've seen it. I was actually quite puzzled because it appeared to be rather valuable, but it wasn't listed on the to-sell list my grandfather provided. That's great to hear, sir. I believe that's what we're looking for. Would you be kind enough to lead us to it? Ah, that won't do. Since it's from our family's wine cellar, doesn't its ownership rightfully ours? You mean, isn't its ownership rightfully ours? Wait, you're not gonna make us go through an application process, are you? That won't be necessary. If you're willing to help me gather a particular flower from the mountains, I'd like to make a trade with you. Oh, it's rather valuable though. Would you help me get to the mountaintop and pick the flower? What this? Huh? What's that tree ahead? What the hell? That's a daikon. Hello. Combat. Wild boar sighted. That's a boar. Chase it away. Oh, it's an actual battle? Alright.
行き先は私が決める。ちゃんと逃げないで。後片付けはお任せください。いや、出発の時間です。フリーズ。これで逃げ場はないよね。ささやきなさい。どっち？任務完了。お待たせいたしました。
Okay, back to keyboard. What's this? X marks the spot. This is the flower he wants. Maybe I'm gonna take note of these X marks the spots. Here's the flower you want. Thank you. It's just as beautiful as I thought. Whenever I laid my eyes on it, the urge to pluck it and use it as a proposal gift for her would cross my mind. Sadly, I never managed to succeed. I promised her that I'd find her after sunset, hoping that by then the mist would have dissipated. I know she must remember our promise. Sunset, well, it's never gonna come. Can he also remember what he promised us? How strange. Why do I remember its location and how it looks? It should be the first time I see this flower. Hey, what are you brooding over? When will you open the door to the wine cellar for us? Sorry, I was just a bit too carried away with excitement. Well, since you've fulfilled your promise, it's time for me to fulfill mine. I'll unlock the door for you right away. Wine cellar entrance is over here. Oh, right past this. Wine cellar. More defense. Two-way defense. Who's gonna be defending? Let's have her defend. Trackers, it's your turn now. As the drones flew to the top of the pendulum clock, the ominous growls from monsters started to echo around. Seriously, do they have to show up every time? Likewise, I'm counting on you again this time. Keep them occupied for just a bit longer, and it'll be done soon. Monsters coming, don't let it attack. Well, they're gonna have to come this way, right? Will they attack Brony or will they attack the pendulum clock? Most likely from this side. And then it's this side again. Nope. Ah, trying to trick me, huh? Oh yeah, I could run. Actually, I was running. Completed. Nice and easy. Trackers, you've done a good job. It's not nice at all. I'm so tired. Yeah, kids do get tired easily. Who are you calling kids, huh? You've also noticed, haven't you? The number of enemies is increasing, just as Himiko predicted. Doesn't it mean we're going the right way? The emergence of these monsters is a direct result of us disrupting the loop. They seek to eliminate us as external factors and restore the proper course of the loop. It seems we need to pick up the pace. Miss Himiko, could you take us to the third pendulum clock now? Certainly. The third pendulum clock is likely situated within Sapphire's auction house. Let's go. Much obliged. Brony rejoins the team. Second pendulum clock. Crack the first two clocks, time to end this thing. Ready to leave. Oh, it's right here. Drop in the ocean. There's a bunch of flowers there. Pass through the area above from here. That said, if I should then be right ahead. Stepped on a gust invoking grass. A breeze blows through the mountains. So guys, the winds are getting stronger. On the third, hurricane is coming. Oh, I see. Send me away. Does that count as me stepping on those? Too easy. Third device should be in the city. Should enter via the water or something. Aha, another memory.
Don't look at me like that. I'm ready. You promised me to send me to the bubble universe where that person is drifting. I still have unkept promises. I didn't even say a proper goodbye. That person always saw me at my worst. I won't tell the truth. That's too cruel. Besides, the sudden appearance of someone who should have died will only raise suspicion, won't it? I've made up my mind. I'll tell that person that I'm a vampire locked at the bottom of the pyramid. A completely different being. I want to create a brand new encounter. An encounter that's beautiful and full of smiles. This time, I want that person to see me at my best. So I beg you, let me see that person again.
That person? Was it me? Because I realized that I'd never actually done Herman at all. The only one I'd done was Sally's. Try pushing. Power gloves. Okay. Comics enthusiast. I want a comic book Vampire Knight. You don't have Vampire Knight, Human Princess. Go look for it elsewhere. Why do I have to look for it for you? I can give you Midsummer's Daydream. Oh yeah, whatever. You want a comic book the day you appeared with the person? You know, the day you appeared on the moon. They talk too fast. Squad PP. Another comic artist. Wait, what? Deadline's approaching, but I feel like slacking off. Okay. Maybe I gotta get the boss over there. Abelard. My entire comic book collection is just missing the last issue. Where can I get it? I have no idea because I don't know what your comic issue is. On the comic book Midsummer's Daydream. Day you appear on the moon and return. So I just need a comic book. And I'm pretty sure it's the comic artists who give it to me, but I need them to not slack off. Oh well. Auction. House? It's a homo. Trespassing alert, trespassing alert. Intruder alert, intruder alert. As expected, the pendulum clock is inside, but the security is quite tight. It's an auction house after all. It houses a vast collection of invaluable treasures. Is it possible to disable it using technology? You mean hacking into the system? Sure, but the security measures are highly intricate. Unless we find a back door, hacking in might take a whole day. But if we're unable to disable the pendulum clock here, the security system will reset with the loop by the next day. Bingo. Technology isn't all powerful after all. Well, let's get a back door. Why can't... Major plot in progress. Well, I like to see this progress. Let's go back in. Oh, Abelard. There you go, here he is. Oh! I don't know if Abelard is a man or a woman. What have I just heard? Are you guys planning to break in and steal something? Let's give him a Scottish accent. Oh, what have I just heard? Are you guys planning to break in and steal something? I think that's probably not. A boy in a black hooded cloak suddenly interjected into our conversation. You heard it wrong. That's not what we're doing. No worries. I'm Abelard, an expert in hacking. Listen up. I'll now tell you about the back door that can incapacitate this security system. So you actually want to join us? Let me make it clear. I'm not engaged in any theft. I'm here solely to share some intel with you in exchange for a little favor. What do you want? It's actually quite simple. I just need you to visit the bookstore and grab a comic book for me. I've been eager to read its final chapter for quite some time. Then just go buy it yourself. It's a bit embarrassing to admit, but the comic book's author kept delaying the release, and the disjointed plot points really got on my nerves. So I couldn't hold back and ended up venting my frustration at the bookstore. The store manager got so upset that they closed the store. You're really into comics, huh? So, where should we go to buy that comic book for you? The plaza nearby is a gathering spot for comic book enthusiasts. Right now, I happen to have a copy of The Vampire Knight and the Human Princess in my possession. Oh, I need that. Take this book with you and exchange it with them. You'll surely be able to get what I want in return. Why don't you go there yourself? Given that I've stirred up enough trouble to get the bookstore closed, won't showing up there just make me a target for beating from fellow comic book enthusiasts? You have a point. Alright then, it's just a comic book after all. We'll bring it back for you. Remember, the comic book you're looking for is Pip Squad Epic. What a weird name. Well, I'll keep it in mind. Vampire Knight and Human Princess. Hip comic book loved by the young people of Sapphire. Did she get Pip Squad Epic? I think that's this one. Oh, the comic book Vampire Knight, I can give you Midsummer's Daydream in return. Midsummer's Daydream. Is that a daydream to appear on the moon? In return. To appear on the moon. Hip Squad Epic. A Deep Light Bound. Why did he give me another book? Hello. You're holding on to a limited edition The Deep Light Bound from the comic book. How nostalgic. This was the first series of comics. It's just claimed in the inventory. Autograph. Autograph of a legendary comic book artist. Many believe she was solely inspired by a mobile game. Sheet? After handing the comic book to Abelard, he was absolutely thrilled. He couldn't contain his excitement as he crouched down by the street, flipping through the pages one by one. Not two by two? Abelard, so, can you now tell us how to tackle the security system? The hero is actually the supervillain, and the heroine just vanished without explanation. Wait, the story is suspended here again? No! Not accepting this. No! I am not accepting this. Abelard, as if drained of strength, crumbled to the ground, gazing skyward and releasing a profound, pained lament that echoed with anguish. Kinda regret giving him that comic book now. Now, Abelard, I do empathize with your sorrow, but I really need to know how to disable the security system of the auction house. Have you not seen how miserable I am? Why are you still interrogating me at this moment? You're so cold-blooded.
It appears that employing some unconventional means to soothe his pain is in order. Trackers, get ready.
She pulls out a P90. Oh, no need for that. I don't know why, but all the pain has gone away now. Ooh. For some unknown reason, Abelard suddenly regained his vigor, springing back to life like the devil. Come here. Come here. I'll tell you. Get closer. I don't want others to overhear us. Oh yeah, it went to French again.
Just say it. My computer has already been connected. At which level can I find the back door?
The main control switch for the security system is located in the corner of the plaza. Pulling the switch will cut off the power, and with no power, the system will be paralyzed. I'm heading there now to cut the power for you.
So your solution is to simply trip the switch? How can this security system not even have a power off protection? Can it really work?
Of course, I did it once before. It seems like I might have slipped up. You didn't hear anything, right? Alright? Fine, we'll trust you. Wonder if he's anywhere around here. No, I don't think so. Anyway, let's go in. Alright, now let's switch to Brony. Super Hacker 3.
Trackers, let's hope this is the last time.
As the drones hovered over the pendulum clock, the menacing growls emanated from the shadows of the vault. We'll take it from here.
Monster's coming, don't let it attack, Brony. %25 completed.
They're just sitting there. Nice. They're not popping out anymore?
Completed. Done. Finally, the third one is taken care of as well. It should be the last one, right?
Hooray!
We really did it. Huh, not bad. Brony, why are you gazing at the panel? After this pendulum clock stopped, Sapphire seems to have undergone some peculiar changes.
What is it?
I was a little concerned about the high wall we encountered earlier, so I dispatched drones to keep an eye on it. At least now, the unreasonable obstacles we ran into on the map have all disappeared.
In other words, Sapphire might be undergoing some changes that we didn't expect.
Like areas that were previously inaccessible are now open to us? Exactly. Especially the fog that previously blocked our path to the forest is gone.
Brony rejoins the team. Broken the look. Looks like there are other devices. Well, back to Rita. After the third clock, elusive realm. Oh, what the hell? Actually, is there a path this way? Yes, comic artist fan.
And I've done the comic artist personal autograph.
Oh, here we go.
Last artist.
Okay. Oh, okay. We're back. We're back here. Portal unlocked. Oh no. Juliet, open the door. Anyway. What? What is this place?
Just a moment ago, a surge of energy similar to magic teleported us here.
Teleportation? I actually feel more like we've returned to the starting point of a loop. Rita, are you suggesting that once we got here, we became trapped in a loop where every time we reach that building we get teleported back to the starting point?
It's just my conjecture based on everything we've experienced so far.
So in other words, the loop hasn't truly been broken. This force is currently impeding our progress. But all 3 pendulum clocks have been shut down.
But if there are more than 3 of them...
Huh? Brony, have you found anything?
Those 3 pendulum clocks were indeed interconnected by some mysterious force, but upon calculation, the energy they contain hasn't reached the expected threshold.
Which means, within the current sapphire, there might be 1 or more things capable of controlling the rules of this loop.
Could it be some hidden pendulum clocks?
But I've been in Sapphire for so long that I never come across a 4th pendulum clock. Perhaps we should consider another approach. Within this world, is there anything that's beyond the reach of the rules, apart from the pendulum clocks controlling the loop? My words had barely faded when all eyes converged on Himiko in unison. She's unaffected by the loop.
You mean me?
Indeed, Miss Himiko is the only person we've encountered in this world who can remain unaffected by the loop. Speaking of which, Himiko, I was so focused on breaking the loop that I totally forgot to ask how you discovered that you were in it. Perhaps it's because the events that occurred one day would happen again the next, and the conversations of those around me kept repeating as well. Can you remember when you first noticed that? I only realized the loop was there after quite some time had passed, and it took me a while to verify, so I can't be certain about the exact moment or place I managed to break free from the loop. As I dashed forward, the taste of blood in my mouth drowned beneath the pungent scent of gunpowder. In the frozen air, my body kept plummeting. Echoes of resistance, guilt, regret, and self-reproach reverberated through my mind. An idea suddenly took shape in my mind. Himiko had been in that alley. Perhaps that's where she broke free from the loop. Maybe we should investigate the alleys in Sapphire.
Huh?
Why the alleys? It's more of an instinct. I have a feeling that we might uncover something quite extraordinary there. However, time is running short. If the loop restarts, all our efforts might very well be in vain. So we can't put all our chips on the alleys. Brony, given the potential connection between the pendulum clocks, can you use the available data to estimate the whereabouts of the concealed clock?
I got you, but it'll take some time. Shall we split up now?
Yes, since I've investigated Sapphire before, Himiko and I will head to the alleys first. Siren and Rita will join Brony in data analysis, here to determine the location of the hidden pendulum clock. The area blocked by the forest became accessible only after the tampering of the 3 clocks. It might have something to do with the concealed clock.
Please rest assured, Captain. Siren and I will ensure Miss Brony's safety while she analyzes the data. I'll take care of her. Hey, Captain, how about a little competition to see whether you or Miss Himiko find the hidden pendulum clock first? Oh, we do.
See you later, Brony.
Hey, don't go so fast. Captain. Jumping the gun won't do you any good. I assure you, I won't be bested.
Next mission's location is on the map. West Safire. With faint moonlight cast upon the narrow alley, I followed Himiko closely and kept looking around. What am I waiting for? What am I going to say to her if she really shows up? It's like I have a lot of questions for her, but I don't know how to start. She's not here today. I shook my head, not knowing if I should feel relieved or disappointed. I started to look for clues as to the hidden pendulum.
No sign of a hidden pendulum.
Nothing special here. Himiko. What? A crow swished past Himiko. Had I failed to pull her over, we would have run into a mob of monsters just for touching the crow. Ah, yeah. And we're right next to each other? She's in my arms or something? I was so focused on the pendulum that I almost forgot. Thank you. Her face suddenly tightened up. Are we in a deep embrace? Himiko, are you alright? Himiko. Huh? Huh? You know, in my memory, on that day and in this vacant alley, there was someone anxiously calling out to me. I was worried it might be related to the stuff with the vampires, so I lifted my hand and tried to check the time, only to find my watch was going much more slowly than I remembered, and even creepier still was. I knew there was something wrong with the time, and I was sure the watch wasn't broken, but unconsciously, I had somehow taken it for granted. So the moment you left the loop was when someone called your name? Himiko stayed silent for a long time while she stared at me. Himiko? It was you, wasn't it? Huh? The voice was you, right, sir? Wait, what'd you just call me? You remember everything now, right, Himiko? Seems like a lot of things have happened, but I'm not sure that they're my memories. Perhaps certain things did happen to me, but I didn't experience them myself. Something happened on you, but didn't experience it? But you didn't experience it? I'm dead, aren't I? On that day, no. She was ready to die when she came here. At that time, it was Master Callan who told me everything about A-872. But in the alley, she was the first one to soften up. She kept saying it was her fault. I don't know what to say to comfort her, but she kept calling me. I was worried about you, and I regretted not understanding what you meant when you were drunk on the rooftop. I was trying to find you. Come on, stop it. Making up my mind was hard enough, and I'm not letting you talk me over. I thought I was ready, and that death was but a moment. It was only then that I got to know that a moment could be longer than a lifetime. In that moment, there were my dad's smiling face when I was admitted by Caltech at 15. The fiery passion to become a Valkyrie, and the smell of breeze and beer on the summer night at 19. Master Callan told me to take the call, and that I wouldn't want you to live in regret. So I should at least give you a proper goodbye. But you only said one sentence over the phone. You think that was a proper goodbye? You're still childish as ever. I know you well. Your determination and stubbornness, so I said to Master Callan. Let's end all this before old her head gets here. Because I wanted to die human. At least when you saw me, I'd still be how I looked when we first met. What? Die human? What's happening to her? Was she becoming a vampire? Himiko. I tried a million times to find a way to save all of you from that tragedy. Again and again I'd reset the time and come here, hoping to achieve a different outcome through my observations and experience. That's why there are so many different stories about you in my memory. Sorry, Himiko. There's no way to explain certain things to you back then. Even if you did, I might still find it hard to trust you. A suspected vampire. Looks like living in this looping bubble universe has opened your mind to some strange possibilities. So, in the story where I died, the stuff with the vampires did occur, but in the world I now live in, they're only rumors. Yeah, vampires exist in that world, but in this Sapphire City, she, the vampire, hasn't hurt anyone yet. There aren't any bite marks on the monsters, and no citizens became victims. The boy we saved mentioned the monsters don't usually hurt people. The reason he was attacked was likely because we confirmed that what he thought about the vampire rumors, and it caused a change. Back at home was joyful dining. Monsters appeared because we tried to tell the waiter the truth about this world. If I'm correct, the monsters do not come from vampire infections. Rather, they're a defense mechanism of this world. When outsiders like us appear, the defense mechanism of this world will activate to remove us. Are we in Himiko's mind? Is that it? Or the real Himiko's mind? Sounds like you've got a lot of experience with these sorts of things. I've seen things like this many times. So, what is the truth about the vampire rumors? I'm not sure. Based on what we know so far, there probably isn't any vampire in the city. So the investigation only came from obsessions in my memory. No. There is no vampire in the city, but the vampire rumors didn't just pop up out of nowhere. Someone has been spreading them, only to keep people's attention from something really important. You mean the rumors are used to cover up the truth, and that the world is in an infinite loop? So your investigations are not a wild goose chase. We're getting closer and closer to the truth. Thank you, sir, for telling me this. Well, if I'm alive in this world, does it mean your observations have made a difference and changed the outcome? No, there's still unfinished business for me, and I've come here to settle it. It's about the vampire, right? She might have turned into something I don't understand, but I made a promise to her, and I intend to keep my word. The communicator interrupted my thoughts. A hologram of Brony popped up the moment I took the call. Sorry to interrupt, but I've got good news. Congrats to the genius hacker on winning the top prize in the Finding Hidden Pendulums competition. You found it? Brony, you're amazing. It's right where we found the bubble universe was tampered with. Right. We saw the sun shift from night to day there. Bingo. Hey, Rosemary, stop nudging me. Brony was nudged aside by Rita. Rita began to speak while Brony mumbled in the background. Has anything come out of your investigation, Captain and Himiko? Himiko just recalled everything, but she seems to have multiple overlapping memories, and it might be related to me coming here to observe too many times. You're keen as ever, Captain. Just like Himiko's overlapping memories, this bubble universe has generated parallel outcomes due to your observations. And that's why the living Himiko has the memory of falling down in the alley back then. The coexisting possibilities have rendered the Sapphire Bubble universe unstable, so it needs to maintain stability through the loop. But who installed the pendulums and made the loop possible? You're still in the old habit of asking questions to which you know the answers. I looked up at the boundless dark. In the loop, Sapphire has obsessively painted the heavens with the color of night. Why is the night in Sapphire so long? Because a vampire likes to live in the night. Is it because it was also a dark night when I made that promise? Since ether anchors are special to bubble universes. For this bubble universe, the pendulum controlling the city's loop is actually the ether anchor, right? Seeing that I switched the topic, Rita gently smiled and let it slide.
Too early to tell. We can only say they're closely connected. After all, there is no ether anchor in the pendulums we looked into. Maybe it's in the fourth pendulum, or maybe it's behind the barrier before us. Don't overthink. I'm sending the coordinates of the fourth pendulum to you.
Wait, Brony. Before that, I have a question for Himiko. Huh? Me? No need to be nervous. I'll take whatever answer I get. Since you belong to this bubble universe, I think you need to know. The bubble universe is sustained by the loop. If the loop breaks, the bubble universe will become unstable again. You mean Sapphire will be destroyed right away? Not exactly. Just like the others, Sapphire's bubble universe will slowly decay into oblivion. It might take hundreds of years. I think instead of worrying about the remote possibilities, it's better to give the real living and breathing people in this world their lives back. Life should keep going forward, repeating the same day forever. That isn't living. Tomorrow, hope and future. These words have been lost in this world for too long. So I must break the loop. I see. Contrary to my expectation, it only took Himiko a brief moment to accept the fact that her bubble universe would eventually die. Perhaps too many unusual events had prepared her for the worst. Since Himiko has decided, we should head to the fourth pendulum right now. Once again, we arrived at the spot where we witnessed the transition from day to night. The device still stood there, yet this time I heard the steady ticking sound. Tick, tock, tick, tock. At its top, a delicate pendulum clock had been elevated. As we suspected, this is the fourth pendulum clock.
Hello there. Can you hear me?
Wow, Siren, you surely sound quite energetic. And yes, I heard you. We've located the fourth pendulum clock, but why are you and Rita the only ones there? Where's Brony?
Well, she said she couldn't wait to see your downcast look, so she's gone to find you already.
Brony's come to find me.
He's definitely gonna get sour because I outdid him this time. Huh, childish. And Brony called me a kid.
Thank you, Siren. Great imitation show. However, it's true that only Brony can hack into these pendulum clocks.
Glad to hear those nice words you said about me. Well, did I arrive just in the nick of time?
Yep, you're my lifesaver, Brony. I glanced up at the pendulum clock before me, and Brony was expertly tinkering with her equipment nearby. It seems that only after the other three pendulum clocks are hacked does the fourth, hidden one appear. Hey, hacker. Go ahead and do what you gotta do. We got your back. Himiko raised her sword, cautiously scanning her surroundings. Unexpectedly, this time there were no monsters inside at all.
It's done. Now the hidden pendulum clock has been cracked as well.
Brony, you're unbelievable.
Don't forget you're looking at a genius hacker. We can enter the building now. It seems you have taken care of that pendulum clock. That's music to my ears. Sadly, it's not that easy. You know once you return.
There's even more monsters. More monsters.
You're back. How did it go?
Thanks to Brony's expertise in Himiko's protection, we managed to avoid being swarmed by those persistent monsters. Returning to the spot where we parted ways with Siren and Rita, the barrier that once impeded our progress was now gone. However, the open expanse ahead was riddled with the very monsters that had chased us all the way.
It seems that all the monsters we missed on our way back are gathered here, waiting for us. Are we so very sorely missed?
Yeah, what a happy reunion.
Since they're all here lying in wait, it means that what we've done so far has been quite effective.
So, is everyone ready? Himiko tightened her grip on her weapon, her expression growing solemn as she focused on the impending tough battle.
Yeah, like always, let's get this show on the road.
The opportunity to break the cycle came. Prepare. Alright, turn on the controller again. Let's do this. Okay. When the monster fell, the horizon began to glow with the first light of dawn. By my side, Himiko lifted her head and stared at the dawning sky. Is it over? Yes, we actually see dawn now. With the long overdue sunlight touching my eyes, the boundless dark was washed away by the summer sun. Brony glanced at the time on the equipment and yawned in relief.
It's gonna take some time. We can't say the loop is over, but our work is pretty much done.
As the night faded, The entrance to the tunnel nearby emerged in the sun. Things over here have come to an end, but our journey is still ongoing. Himiko reached out her hand, trying to catch sunlight. It's new day, right? With the pendulums taken care of, the loop will end soon, and the normal time flow will return to Sapphire. I imagined a million times how the loop would end, but when it truly happened, it felt unreal. Relax. It's only a matter of time before Sapphire returns to normal. What's your plan? My plan? Nothing involving vampires happened in this world, but in my memory, Master Callan told me A-872's reasoning. Whether it's for the Sapphire in memory or the Sapphire in the loop now, I hope she can shoulder this responsibility. Sorry, sir. She must be important to you, right? Himiko, let's go stop her together. Huh? To be honest, I had been investigating her before this, but the more I got to know, the more confused I became about her intentions. Maybe she had good intentions, or maybe she was caught in a difficult situation, but there's no excuse for her to run from her responsibility. As you said, she's important to me, so I'll face the consequences together with her, and stop her before it's too late. Come on, Himiko, let's get to the bottom of this. Yeah, after all, we were the best detective duo in the city. Sapphire's Holmes and Watson. Which one was Holmes and which one was Watson?
Alright, all hands on deck. We need to hurry. There's no telling if she's gonna stir up even bigger trouble. Quit laughing like that, Rosemary. It's creepy. You miss important clues when you're too hasty, Brony.
Following Rita's eyes, I saw a gleaming stone where the monsters vanished. It would have been easy to miss if I wasn't paying close attention.
That's another miracle stone? Let me see. It does contain the power to control the pendulums, but it's not the complete ether anchor, only a broken fragment.
A fragment?
So there are more ether anchor fragments in this bubble universe. Where are they?
The sudden pain interrupted my thinking, and everything in view became blurred. I tried hard to breathe and regain control over my body.
Sir?
Hey, what's going on with you? Everything faded away. I heard them calling me, and I struggled to tell them I was fine, but the sudden agony deprived me of the last bit of strength.
Human.
Phew. The violent dizziness numbed my limbs, and once again, I was cast into the crimson mist.
Hurry. Go.
Luna.
Hurry. Leave this place.
Where are you? Where are you? Answer me! Her voice disappeared, and my world sank into darkness. Oh, and we don't care. Moving on. Complete main mission, ready to go. Alright! Chapter 2, opening notice. It's time to level up. It's time to level up. I got a bubble gun. Silent liberation. I don't even know what it is. And we've got power gloves. Good dang. Allows you to dispel illusions in Sapphire. Acute bubble gun. Fires magical bullets. Allows you to instantly kill an enemy from behind or the side. The plain looking, this blade is sharp enough to inflict a fatal blow, a fatal wound. Oh. Assassination allows you to push boxes one level high. Be able to robotic gloves and enhance the user's strength. You know what? It's time to go exploring. Yeah, whatever. Dang it. Dang it. And dang it. Blocked orchid. Discover new realm of wonders. Yep. Yes. Yes. I got it. God damn it. Aha, get out of here. Out. All of it. Out. Get out of here. Out. Oh, wait. Hey, Juliet. There are many strange things in the garden. Still not cleaned up. Are you asking me to clean it up? Clear. Cleared one illusion. Clear illusion. Clear 2 illusions. Clear 3 illusions. All illusions clear. Let's go tell Juliet. You happen to pick some fruit? Oh, don't step on that tires. Don't step on what? Oh. Picked 1 fruit. Oops, stepped on a previous tile. It's alright if you fail. Use that mechanism on the side to restart the challenge. Thinking you can have the treasure chest and pay your reward. Where's the chest? Where's the twist? Oh, this. It's been a long day. Awkward. Oh shit, I forgot I can swim. No.
Is everything you said true? It doesn't matter. I know. You don't have to lie to me. But how did this happen? That person and I can never... I never believed in fate. But if this is the destined ending, I might as well end it myself.
What? Excuse me, what? Oh well. Path that leads out to Sapphire. Sapphire. No, I'm not going there. I'm gonna investigate town a bit more. It's right over there. But how do I get to it? Oh, there's an opening here. Swimming stamina increased. Ka-ding. I'm a little god. Alright. Let's get rid of you. Drop in the ocean. Another part of the city in Sapphire. Make 4 devices enter cooldown at once to pass the challenge. Oh. We've done it. Complete preceding mission to unlock. Okay. I got everything anyway, so it's all good. How do you get in there? You don't. Well, maybe you do. Oh, I don't know how to get there. Or maybe I did. Actually, I did. Gonna have to teleport back up here. Get out of this way. Boom. Door's open. Let's keep going. Too easy. No, I trapped myself in. If I push it there, but I need to go around to push this. This one needs to be pushed. So I push this down all the way. There we go. Comic book is here. So now here, read it. Seemed like this page was ripped out of a diary. I heard someone talking about me when I walked past today. Apparently word on the street is that I'm a master thief. No door I can't open, no safe I can't crack. It's fine to let a few misconceptions swirl about. Nobody will ever understand loners like me. Sometimes when I look at their treasure, I start to think, maybe I really am as bad as they say. I'm the one who got all these treasures, but I feel empty inside. I don't feel like myself. Why? Why can't I be satisfied? What must I do to fill this void inside me? Thankfully, after doing some reading, I finally realized that humans are flawed and finite creatures, unless you overcome humanity. So reject my humanity. The latter parts of that entry became more erratic, with the handwriting getting so sloppy as to become indecipherable. Okay. What? Alright, whatever. Hey, Abelard. My comic book, huh? It's my comic book. Here, is this what you want? That's right. Wait. It's supposed to be Scottish. That's right. No. That's right! The Blood-Kin Princess and Her Beloved Knight is my favorite vampire comic book. It's a masterpiece, tell ya. I wish I could tell you the whole world about it. Tell the whole world about it. I have a feeling that he's going to bloviate about the comic. Me too. The book starts with the vampire princess fleeing from the castle where she has been kept. Under the crimson moon, when she thirsts for blood, her beloved knight appears. I knew it. The knight isn't afraid of her bloodthirsty nature. Instead, He's mesmerized by her story and promises to show her the world. They travel through countries and embark on a whirlwind romance. The prince's go-to line is, "I am a vampire. Can I take a sip?" How adorable she is, mischievous as an imp, and sweet as an angel. I want the entire world to know how cute she is. Come, read it. I've got 3 sets, and I'm willing to give you one of them. And you can bask in the glory of Bloodkin Princess. Wait, you had 3 sets? Why are you crying over losing this book?
There's no end to this.
Oh, and I've got to tell you about the latest chapter. Wait a minute. How did this happen? What's wrong? One of them is missing. Just to be safe, I hid the different copies in separate locations. We only brought back some of them.
Why didn't you tell us about this sooner?
Forget it. Let's go again. And now we're here in the southwestern island. Let's go there as well. Yep, and I'm out of here. See a bunch of stuff down here. Oh, don't mind if I do. Not the mechanism on the floor in the right order. There should be clues nearby. Take a look. Clues nearby? I don't understand. Oh, good. Continue. Oh, good. Continue. Oh, good. Continue. Yeah, sure not. What the hell? This isn't right. Look around carefully for the clues about the order and start it again. Alright, it's this one. And it's this one. And then it's this one, and this one. Too easy. How do I know? I'm just that good. I'm just that good. Alright, there's nothing here. Wait, was that the book? Let's see, inventory. Well, I'm not sure. So I might just say it is. Now I'll just talk to him and see what happens. Southwestern Island. No. Rocks can be pushed to colors and classing them rocks. Pooh. Is that the box here need to be moved? Yep. Pooh. That door is open. Let's keep going. We're getting close to the treasure. There's a note here. Read it. There are few notes left behind. I was born amongst the night. The moonlight is my nourishment. My loyal companions follow my lead. Darkness shall reclaim the earth. How would we bring them out from fiction into reality? It gradually dawns on me that the more people believe in something, the more real it becomes in this world. Number 1. First, it was the rumor about the shadows flickering through the cat's resting area. Then there were suspicious blood spots around the bush. 3. And finally, the mysterious markings in the park that were said to have been made by two vampires when two vampires fought one another. This is fantastic. All we need now is a capable actor to play the part. Allow me to have the honor. Vampire costumes certainly don't come cheap. I'll sell my buried treasure if I really have to. A small sacrifice to see my grand vampire project to completion. Open sooty chests. Well, it's done. Wait, what? Abelard, here's your shit. You brought back the other one. Pretty sure this is the missing one. Here you go. Our job here is done, right? Abelard took the comic book and briskly sat down to read. What? A cliffhanger again? Feel like I've seen this scene before.
Well, that's how comic books work.
In the serial from a year ago, the Bloodkin Princess was taken away by her sister. Under the Crimson Moon, she made a promise to the knight. And they would meet again. What a moving story. As the year progressed, there were numerous twists and turns. Not once during this time did either of them forget their promise, and they worked diligently for it. Finally, the knight arrived at the castle gate. One door was all that separated him and his beloved.
Don't tell me that's where it ends.
It did. That stupid author. These chapters always end so abruptly. It's enough to drive you crazy.
Calm down. Don't want to get yourself in trouble again.
Just wish I could travel in time to a few days from now and check out the next chapter. Which will probably end just as abruptly. Don't jinx it. Fine, but let me ask you a question. You're not the master thief, are you? Man, what are you talking about? This was found between the pages. It explained why you knew how to sneak into the auction house, and it seems you also have something to do with the vampires. I placed the collected journal fragments and notes in front of Abelard. Well... Abelard pulled me aside and slipped a few coins into my pocket, unfazed. This is all the money I've saved up over the past few years. You know nothing, okay? Tentatively reading comics. But a master thief is a master comic book connoisseur. A drop in the ocean. Oh yeah, it's there. Let's go back to West Sapphire because there's stuff here that I've missed. Let's see. I wanted to smell phantoms on the beach. A bunch of strange sculptures there. Hey, come help me. Use your magic bubblegum to solve the puzzle. Take a look at the board. Test one and land the sculptures on both sides. Okay. That's it. Easy. Test 2. Remove the phantom sculptures of the magic bubblegum and align the sculptures on both sides symmetrically. Symmetrically, huh? On the beach. Alright. There's 3, the treasure symmetry maze. Wait, what? Yes. Too easy. Okay, and he's gone. Fantastic. What's on the beach? Old fisherman. Portal. Ah, that's the beginning, isn't it? Oh wait, I've been on this beach, haven't I? Well, on the low level at least. Been fishing for years and oh. If you pick up something you've never seen before, come talk to me. Okay. Pretty sure I discovered that ages ago. Or maybe it was just blue, so I didn't actually think that it needed to be unlocked. I had the jolly restaurant thingy. Yeah, it's a thing. All right. Oh shit. J. Is there any more? I think up here. There was this. I could go over there. Maybe this way as well. Let's check this out first. Ah, yes. She wants to check out the vampire. Get the budget, I'll try again later. Is there anything over here? Nope. Alright, let's teleport over here. Is there anything over here? No. At least not yet. Alright. Is this guy? Oh, bam. Here we go. Hello. Hello. Do you want to join us in the vampire treasure hunt? Vampire treasure hunt? Sounds very mysterious. What's it all about? You don't know? It's all the rage now. Vampires know a few more things than just drinking human blood. There are some rather affluent vampires here, and they've hidden some of their treasures in this very city. Then I presume you know no one knows where they are. I know. I've been sniffing around for a long time. The treasure is located in the maze across the swimming pool, but my mom never taught me how to swim. Oh, really? Then I can help. That'd be great. There are 3 treasures in total. I'll mark them on the map for you. Clear all the illusions to update. So I'm gonna have to fight. There's no other way. Unless the torches are illusions. Nope. Well, we're gonna have to fight. Alright, combat. It's normal to run into obstacles while searching for treasures. Looks like it's normal combat. Boom. Oh shit. I was pressing the wrong thing. What's this? Pick up. Found a toy car. And a water gun. The fuck is this? So bright. Found a toy airplane. Oh, it also summons the monsters back.
Did you find them? Did you? The vampire's treasures?
Yes, but there was nothing but a bunch of toys.
A car, a gun, and a plane. Terrific. They're finally back. I can hang out with my friends again now.
So, these belong to you?
Only little kids believe in vampires and treasure hunts. My mom tossed my toys away and I just wanted to get them back.
Never thought someone so young could be such a natural liar. This kid needs to be taught a lesson. Time to enter battle. So you lied to me. That's it. Finders keepers. I'm taking all of this stuff I found.
What? No! I'm sorry I lied to you. Thank you for getting them back. These are all the homo chips I have. Would you be willing to sell those toys back to me?
Why is there a nagging sense of guilt boiling up inside me? Because you're making him buy his toys back. Alright, I'm just kidding. Take them. They are precious vampire treasures after all. You can keep those coins. And don't let me catch you doing this sort of thing again.
Okay. Thank you.
Treasure in the mountain forest. Okay, well that is discovered. I think we are good to go. Yes. Unless there's this. I'm gonna check it out. Yes, there is. So many bins. Wonder if it says how much chests there are. 21 out of 34. Is that in total? Yeah. That's just here. Dang. How did I miss that much? Missing 13 chests. Somehow. 13? Really? 13? How the fuck do you miss 13 chests? Yeah, I'm missing 5 chests. Anyway, let's continue on with the story. Head to suburbs of Sapphire City. The burbs.
来ないで。これでいい。これでいいの。人類、お願い。
I saw the fire devouring the blood moon again. The fiery air drained the last bit of air from my lungs, and my legs couldn't carry my leaden body any farther. But she's crying. The rampant flames consumed everything. My arms stretched towards her, burned red hot, yet my heart felt ice cold. I have to save her. Heat waves pounded against my chest as crimson flames blurred my vision. The searing tongues of fire nearly melted my outstretched hand. I must save her. Feeling anguished, over other people's plight? You haven't changed a bit. Who's talking? A familiar fragrance wafted near, lessening the pain somewhat. Is it Rita? I had heard this voice before. I remember your voice, but I can't recall your name. Don't worry about it. You remember what to do, right? I do, but I can't leave right now. She's still weeping here, right in front of me. I can't just leave her. Well, that's something you can solve after you wake up. Do you not trust me? No. I trust you. You're always so gentle and innocent. Well then, follow me, please. The perfume of rosemary drifted by, and the flickering flames receded, until the sight before me gradually cleared up. I smelled fog in the winds, and heard the crackling of a campfire at my side. Only then did I realize I was leaning against a tree. Not on Rosemary's lap?
Finally. Are you alright?
Hearing my coughing, Siren, who had been pacing around not far away, immediately came to inspect me carefully. Use your magic on me, heal me. I'm fine. I'm used to it now.
Is it possible to get used to fainting? You're an odd one.
Seeing that I was unharmed, Siren walked to the other side of the campfire with her arms crossed. How do you feel, Captain Summer? I feel, well, pretty good. What about Brony and Himiko? Where are we? Relax. Your questions will be answered one by one.
We're surrounded by a fog and stuck in a forest.
Siren shook her head impatiently. I looked up and saw the outline of a castle in the fog. Is that a castle? Could she be in there? A sharp pain radiated from my chest, causing me to bite my lips. For some reason, I had a strong feeling that I would see her there soon.
She must be hiding in that conspicuous building, right? I hate this. The castle is right in front of us, but we just can't find a way inside.
That's why Miss Himiko and Miss Brony are searching for a path to the castle. Rita glanced at Siren, then back at me, appearing troubled. Is something wrong, Rita? It's been ages since I heard from them.
What?
What's going on? Rita clenched the communicator and shook her head with concern, signaling she couldn't reach Brony and Himiko at all.
Oh, come on. Why did she rely on some stupid machine to find the way? And she calls herself a genius hacker. I shouldn't have bought that after she made that huge position error last time.
I should go and look for them. Captain Summer, you've just woken up. You're not fit to move yet.
Yeah, just stay there. She's right. You should get some rest. Rita, keep an eye on this guy. I'll go find Himiko and Brony.
No, I can't let you go alone. I'm counting on you, Miss Siren. Rita? My weak body couldn't keep up with them. Rita quickly handed a communicator to Siren. The purple-haired girl took the communicator, waved to us with her back turned, and disappeared into the thick fog. Don't worry, I've already sent Miss Siren's location to Miss Brony. She just replied that she'd receive her immediately. So, Himiko and Brony's signals were there this whole time? Just lying. Did you send Siren away so we could talk in private, Rita? The elegant witch let out a small sigh, but immediately resumed her trademark smile, as if I was imagining it. You've been quieter than you usually are on this journey, Rita. Is there anything you want to tell me?
I'd like to hear your opinion on the situation, Captain Summer.
The situation? We're obviously trapped in a fog, but still looking for a way to the castle. We don't know where to go yet, but we'll get out of this fog and get into the castle sooner or later. Or so I believe.
You're determined as always, even when our thoughts are trapped in this fog.
I thought you were going to say, you're so optimistic and naive. Hey, aren't you going to refute that?
Why would I? You're indeed optimistic and naive. You trust others unreservedly, whether it's a strange girl who approaches you without notice, or an unexpected visitor who claims to be your enemy. You work with them open-heartedly.
I think you've got it backwards. It's them who work with me, a complete stranger, open-heartedly. The trust is mutual, I guess. To gain others' trust, you have to trust them first, huh?
Maybe that's how you see it, but in reality, it's not that simple. Sometimes the person we trust is just in our imagination, and that's why we feel betrayed when they reveal their other side.
That makes sense. But your idea of trust isn't the same as what I believe, or want to believe in. She's just prepping for betrayal, that's about it. That's what she's telling you.
Oh?
Even if I know I'd see their other side one day, I believe I'd still choose to trust them. Like you, Rita. That's the trust I believe in.
So, despite not knowing what you will face in the castle, you hold on to this trust?
Yes.
I see.
I gazed at the castle shrouded in fog, so close yet distant. Yet so distant. I don't know what she's planning to do, but I know she's waiting for me. Simple as that. I'm here to fulfill her promise, our promise. I hope I haven't kept her waiting for too long. I hope she won't mind me coming to see her this late, or maybe she will. It's fine either way. Locating the bubble universe she's in took long enough. Took too long.
Luckily you located her easily this time.
Yes. Lucky me. A faint smile graced Rita's face amid the crackling of the campfire. Her eyes fell on me. I felt it like something was about to emerge in my mind. Before I could say anything, Rita spoke again.
Assume everything has been resolved and you have found her. What will you do?
I've never really thought about that. My focus has always been on finding her. I'll take her for ice cream. I'll take her to Homelworld. Yeah. I'm sure there's ice cream in Homelworld. I'll take her to Homelworld to ride roller coasters. But that might scare her. In that case, we can ride a merry-go-round instead. It'll look so beautiful when it lights up at night. But on second thought, she's always jumping on and off of rooftops, so she can't be scared of heights. I'll also win her the biggest homo doll we can find, but chances are she's better at gaming than I am. Bullshit. That reminds me, I should learn some moves from Boney first. Future. What a beautiful term. Even though the moment it flashed across my mind had declared its unattainability, its radiance still captivated me. When I thought of these feelings, I forgot all my pain.
Your dreams are really uplifting, Captain Summer.
Yeah, so is the music that accompanies it. But before that, there's still many things I need to do. I want to ask her why she kept evading me, why she did those things to Teresa in different bubble universes, and why Kongming must have discovered her purpose, and decided to leave the ship alone. I have to stop her before things get even worse. Rita simply listened to my side, seeing me fall silent. Her lips slowly parted. You know, sometimes stopping is just one of the many bad solutions. Is that directed at her, who's trying to stop me from finding her by escaping to different bubble universes? Or me, who's trying to stop her from putting the Teresa's in a worse bind? Don't get me wrong, Captain Summer. What I'm saying is, for things that aren't yet clear, any solution could lead to undesired results. Indeed, I didn't understand her purpose, nor know where my actions might lead to. Especially when it comes to resolving certain issues. It feels like we're tossing a coin with challenges on both sides. No matter which side it lands on, things might not turn out as expected. But if that coin is tossed enough times, it might produce the third result. You're saying... Time and time again, I tossed a coin with bitter outcomes on both sides. Countless failures, countless frustrations. Amidst a sea of absolutes, I searched for the slightest coincidence. When it lands on its edge, finally, I tossed out a third possibility. During those wavering nights, I stubbornly ran after her. After countless attempts, we finally got what we wanted. And the girl who once smiled at me under the lanterns was waiting there for me as well. Is it your past experiences and that success that made you optimistic about finding the third possibility? Rita, maybe you're unaware, but I'm not someone who can confidently face any situation. It's more like I've never considered giving up searching for a third possibility. When faced with two extreme outcomes. I see. You're always so gentle and determined. In fact, for them, or maybe for us, you are the third possibility to suddenly emerge in a dilemma, Captain. She didn't say Summer. Huh? So, please keep moving forward as steadfastly as you always have. Thank you, Rita. I'm supposed to accompany you to the third possibility, but I'm afraid I must leave you temporarily. Rita, where are you going? As she slowly stood up, the campfire's warm glow made her smile look even more enigmatic. Don't worry, I just have some personal matters to deal with. Once everything is settled, I'll explain them to you. I don't understand. That confused look on your face is so adorable. It's just like the moment when Kafka left. As she turned and walked into the fog, I instinctively tried to get up and pull her back, but I was too weak to do so. Rita turned back at the sound of my coughing and sighed resignedly, seeing my breathing gradually steady. Her expression softened a bit, and her lips curled into that gentle smile again. Don't worry, this will all be over soon. She's gonna betray me. Then she walked away, disappearing into the boundless fog, and I'm left all alone. As expected, she didn't tell me anything. I'm so worried about her. I gazed at where Rita disappeared, then at the distant castle, hoping she and everyone else would be safe.
Hey, did you sleep well?
Before long, Brony and the others returned to the campfire and greeted me casually.
Where's that woman? The signals from Brony and the others didn't disappear at all. Darn it, she played me again. What she want?
Rita said she needs to deal with some personal matters. She left alone?
That sounds like something she'd do. Don't worry, she's not someone who goes down easily.
Gonna say that even though we're probably gonna fight her?
Why can't she just put our minds at ease? Did she say anything about those personal matters she's dealing with?
No, but I'm sure she has her reasons for leaving. What about you? Did you find anything in the forest? Yes, we found a note. A note? Himiko took out the note and handed it to me. The paper was unremarkable, but an elegant looking line was written on it. A line? Those who enter the forbidden grounds, death will follow in their wake, shadowing them until the end. Is this a warning that the bad things will happen to those who enter this forest?
Interesting. Sending a threatening letter is so yesterday.
Where'd you find this note?
That strange colored bat over there brought it to us in its mouth.
A strange colored bat? Only then did I notice a small bat perched not far away on a tree branch. It tilted its head from time to time as it studied me with black, beady eyes.
Pretty unique, huh? You don't often see bats in this wilderness, and it's standing upright on a tree branch.
Wait, standing? If it wasn't for this little bat leading the way, we might not have found our way back here.
Actually, my tracker also... Hey, do I need to remind you about the time the tracker led us to a dead end? Well... Oh yeah, Captain. How are you feeling? Can we set off now?
Thank you for asking, Brony. I'm fine. As I stood up, the bat on the tree branch flapped its wings and started flying ahead of us. Is it leading the way?
Bingo. That's how we got back here.
The little bat flew ahead of us leisurely, occasionally turning around to glance at us. The bushes rustled behind us, and the fog in front of us seemed to thicken. I don't know why this bat is behaving like this, but it's our only hope. Let's see where it takes us. Oh, can't go Rita anymore. Yeah, temporarily away. Let's go, Brony. Let's go, Brony. Oh, gotta take this. Apparently. Another X. Water. Alright. Avoid. Oh shit. Ghost. There's a bat here. Could it be related to the castle? Flew away. Let's go after it. Road has been blocked by rock. Huh? The path ahead is blocked by rocks. How can we follow the bat now?
What do we do? We don't have wings. This path was probably blocked by a landslide. We just need to figure out how to clear the rocks. That's easier said than done.
Don't worry, Steven. We have the tool right here in front of us.
Tool? You mean that big cannon?
It doesn't matter why a cannon is here. All that matters is that it could work.
Can this thing still fire after being exposed to the elements for so long?
Well, let's try it and find out. Yes. Can't blow the rocks away from the target area. Try and fire a shot. Fire. Boom. It worked.
It actually worked. You seem way too excited for someone who doubted it would work, Siren. I thought it would work from the beginning.
The rocks have been blasted apart, but some are still blocking the road. We might have to clear them by hand.
Not a problem. Let's do it. Now can move the rock away.
Push. No. Baya! Hiya! Yeah! Oh.
Ah, that hurts.
Annoying thought in the way if we're gonna get something to lay over them. Something to lay over them. Balance chip. Pacifying hammer, multifunctional excavation tool. Well, I'll come back to it later. You know what? Might as well get some healing.
Fire at the target. Flew away again, but it seems like I left something behind.
Is this another note?
I hope it's not another boring threat.
I picked up the note in front of us and read it. A bird trapped inside a cage beyond the blue blood moon. Why enter the confines with broken wings? Looks like it's comparing us to caged birds, and saying that there's no need to put ourselves in trouble by coming here.
The first note said, those who enter the Forbidden Grounds' death will follow in their wake, shadowing them until the end. That also seemed like a warning about the danger ahead. How are these two notes linked?
I think we need more information to figure that out. I don't know what these strange notes mean, but let's continue exploring anyway. Bah, pooh. Bah, pooh. Too easy. Treacherous wilderness. Unlock an enter stage. Except I can't. Prepare. Insufficient tickets. Well, I can enter in my own time, I guess. Kill the ghosts. I was right, it was waiting here for us. Catch up with it. Rumbling. Oh no. Maybe we can make it to this. We're fine. Swimming stamina, just what I needed. Farmer, something's wrong with the soil. Can this be possibly solved the path? Flipping a land tile. Okay. Okay, just one flip in the middle will do it. Tiles have been completed.
I think there's something on the ground. Is there another note?
I followed Siren's finger and saw another note. This time it says something different from the previous one.
What does it say?
A lone boat rocks under the moon high above. The moon's reflection on the river resembles a scimitar, leaving people no escape like the lone boat. This note seems to be warning us that the situation has no escape. I wonder who wrote these. Whoever it is, they really underestimated us. They'll need more than a few notes to stop us. What are these, fortune cookies? Well, unfortunate cookies? Unfortunate cookies. Well, regardless, we don't have a reason to back down now. Let's keep moving. I'll take this. Thank you. Are you looking away? No, you're not. Oh, well, let's battle. It's battling time. The desolate wilderness, full of dangers. Repair. Power on. Ice damage, huh? That'll work.
ドロニーオンライン私に任せちょっと逃げないでトルネー
Too easy.
私に当たったのはうんねえ私の活躍はどうだった
When the last monster fell in front of me, my body suddenly felt heavy. People seem to forget about pain when highly concentrated. So when I relaxed, pain washed over me. Yeah, I get that feeling a lot of times. Yeah. I quickly adjusted my breathing and prayed my companions didn't notice. As I tried to walk, my legs trembled uncontrollably.
Hey, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. Let's keep going. Let's keep moving.
Acting tough is a bit immature, Captain Summer.
I'm not acting tough. Really. Let's just go. Brony ignored my wild gesticulations to show that I was fine. Instead, her fingers danced across the blue holoscreen, and her little robot scanned me once more. While Brony's gadgets often saved our hide in a pinch, I couldn't help but resent this advanced technology at this moment. For it had easily exposed my lies. So, how am I?
You want me to be euphemistic? It's terrible. Awful, in fact.
As soon as Brony's words came out, both Himiko and Siren looked at me with concern. I sighed deeply and bursted into coughing in front of them. I thought you'd console me and tell white lies to make me feel better.
Be quiet. You know, Brony. I'll take that as a compliment, Siren. But Captain, you should know better than to lie about your health.
They helped me sit down and gave me some water. The searing pain in my chest made me gasp for air. Maybe you should say something to distract me.
Huh? Distract you? Okay, once there was a popsicle.
I really can't take bad jokes right now, Brony.
I'm out of ideas then. It's up to you guys.
Brony shrugged and looked at the other two. Siren sighed, her brow furrowed as she looked at me.
Ever since we got our hands on that shard of ether anchor, I've been wondering why the miracle stone here is different.
Is it because it's just a shard?
Exactly. So that raises one question. Where are the other shards of the ether anchor now?
The ether anchor you're talking about is an object that can control the rules of a bubble universe, right? Yes. The rules of Sapphire's looping are governed by the ether anchor shard, which controls the pendulum clocks. As for the rules of the entire bubble universe, the one controlling them is her.
Do you remember what that ninja said? She doesn't need feed on blood anymore.
The power of the ether anchor allowed her to break the rule of needing blood to survive, and in turn she has written new rules in this bubble universe. Now she might actually be the ether anchor itself, but I can't say for sure. How'd she obtain this ether anchor? How'd she know it could eliminate her need for blood? And why did she break the ether anchor into shards? Countless questions raced through my mind, and I anxiously to know answers. What? And I was anxious to know answers. I think that's it.
Hey, take it easy. We'll find out when we meet her. If she is the ether anchor itself, then there's one more thing for us to worry about.
Those two that are also searching for the ether anchor, that ninja said we'll be enemies the next time we meet. I just didn't expect it to be so soon.
Who knows what trouble those two will cause?
I'm more curious about who's pulling their strings. Not everyone can employ such talents to work for them. Looks like we need to pick up the pace, or they'll put us on the back foot. Let's get going.
But are you in the condition to move?
Thank you, Himiko. I feel much better now.
Captain's been talking without wincing for a while now. Must be recovering. Nice job at distracting Siren. I don't need your compliments. You clever girl. Why didn't we think of such a great topic? I was just, chatting. Whenever Siren replies so modestly, it means she wants to hear more compliments. Stay there, Brony.
The laughter of Brony and Siren echoed through the forest. As we got up to continue, the bat that had landed nearby shook its wings slightly and continued to guide us forward. As we left, I noticed a sound coming from behind the bushes had once again stopped. Someone's following her.
All tasks being completed.
Oh, he's here. Too easy. Shit. Oh, well, whatever.
If only I could fly too.
I can't shake the feeling that the bat was watching us the whole battle. Where could it be leading us?
It flew away again, but at least it didn't forget to drop us a new note. How considerate.
I picked up the note and read it. Lost in the chaotic mountains, praying time could turn back, crows will mock the desperate regret, and death will answer the painful denial.
This is basically saying if we don't leave now, we regret it. Seriously? Who's leading us here and leaving all these confusing death threats? That's just twisted.
I read the notes in my hand under my breath and pondered. The first note said, "Those who enter the forbidden grounds, death will follow in their wake, shadowing them until the end." The second note said, "A bird trapped inside a cage beyond the blood moon. Why enter the confines with broken wings?" The third note said, "A lone boat rocks under the moon high above. The moon's reflection on the river resembles a scimitar, leaving people no escape like the lone boat. Leading the way while also intimidating us. This is too contradictory. I didn't see anything special in these notes. Perhaps some new clues could broaden my thinking. Continue forward, nothing's in our way. Why there's so many monsters ahead?
This situation isn't as interesting as I thought. Well, like not as good as we thought.
I suppressed my exhaustion. The scene in front of me started to blur. I tried to focus my vision and look down from the high platform. Why there's so many monsters? My feet suddenly felt light. Just as I was about to fall down face first, Himiko, who stood by my side, quickly saved me. Are you alright? Thank you, Himiko. I'm okay.
In this state, fighting those monsters head on is a bad idea.
Sorry, Siren, but I can still...
Save it. You need to think about yourself more.
Fine. Brony, can you check if there's somewhere we can rest nearby? We need to adjust.
No problem.
Brony's fingers deftly moved across the holoscreen, and we suddenly received a signal from Tracker.
There seems to be an abandoned campsite south of here. We can head there to rest.
Alright, let's go there. There's a camp there. Let's go take a break. Looks like there's some resources here and we've got to investigate them carefully. Portal unlocked. Regenerated. Investigate. Pew pew. Found some supplies. Place the item that was just claimed in the inventory. Supplies crate. A crate of supplies found in the camp. Contains many gears for explorers. The campfire before me crackled, its dancing flames radiating a golden light that brought me a sense of comfort. Himiko sat beside me, slightly anxious as she checked on me. I managed to force a reassuring smile. Don't worry, Himiko. Honestly, I'm much better now. Really? You're not just trying to comfort me, are you? You better not be acting tough again. I'm genuinely feeling better. Why wouldn't you believe me?
Hey, look what I found. I found it first.
Brony and Siren's voices drew our attention. Ever since we arrived at that abandoned campsite, they had been curiously searching around with the hope to find useful items. Is this a box of boots?
They look pretty new. I don't understand why someone brought so many pairs of boots to go camping with. Was it so hard to walk in this forest that they needed extra boots? They're not ordinary boots.
Brony winked mysteriously before she put on a pair of boots right in front of us. Oh, it's protective boots to help you stop damage from the thorns.
Watch closely.
Bouncing boots. Brony suddenly hopped like a little rabbit, excitedly showing off. Clearly, Siren, who was watching her bouncing up and down, was also eager to try.
These boots have special elastic chips. Isn't that cool? With these we can jump onto the high platform we saw earlier. And to think I was wondering how to get the trackers to take us up there. Just having these elastic boots isn't enough. What about the monster mob up ahead? Good question.
Well, even though these boots can help us reach higher places, they can't help us take down those monsters guarding the area. Have you found anything else apart from those boots?
Yes, I found another note near the box. This is the 5th one, right?
Siren handed me the note, and as I tried to read it, I realized it wasn't actually words. Is this Bach's minuet in G major? Unlike the warning field notes before, the 5th note was a musical score.
Did they notice that sending threatening letters wasn't working, so they switched to some music to add variety?
Did the bat bring this note to you this time as well?
Well, it was hovering near the box, and then Brony and I checked noticed the 5th note by the box.
It sounds like the bat wanted us to notice both the boots and the note. Why does that bat keep bringing us intimidating notes and attempting to hold our progress, yet still guiding us through this misty forest?
Who knows what's going on in its head? Does it want us to leave or not?
An almost imperceptible rustling sound came from the nearby bushes, as if the wind was rushing through them. Well, judging from the results, it has clearly been guiding us in the right direction. In this foggy expanse, where it's so easy to get lost, it's definitely helped us more than it's hindered us.
So you think those notes are...
Perhaps they're not meant to intimidate us, but to guide us. I put the 5 notes on the ground in order, pondered for a moment, and then my gaze landed on the final musical score. This note is the most special one, but what does it mean? Got an instrument?
Music can convey emotions and can also send messages.
Yes, but this piece only has 2 bars, so it might be more appropriate to consider the connections between the musical notes rather than the emotions conveyed by the melody.
The connections between the musical notes. Notes?
The disjointed threads of thoughts slowly came together in my mind, and ideas gathered like converging streams, surging forth. If we look at the adjacent notes as a sequence of numbers, and use the commonly used piano key C1 as the bass, or number 1, the D1 key as 2, and so forth, then use the second octave C2 key as 8, and the D2 key as 9. What? I'm not musically versed, I don't understand.
The first 4 notes of this minuet are the D2 key from the second octave, and the G1, A1, and B1 keys from the first octave.
In other words, the numbers are 9, 5, 6, and 7. The first note says, "Those who enter the forbidden grounds, death will follow in their wake, shadowing them until the end."
The 9th word is follow. The second note says, "A bird."
A bird trapped inside a cage beyond the blood moon. Why enter the confines with broken wings?
The 5th word is the.
The third note says, "A lone boat rocks under the moon high above. The moon's reflection on the river resembles a scimitar, leaving people no escape like the lone boat."
The 6th word is high.
Follow the high road. The 4th note said, "Lost in the chaotic mountains, praying time could turn back. Crows will mock the desperate regret, and death will answer the painful denial. Follow the high mountains." The 7th word is mountains. Follow the high mountains. We turned and looked behind. Sure enough, there was a high mountain south of the campsite.
What's on that mountain? A secret passage leading to the castle? Or a mechanism that activates something?
Now we have these high jumping boots. We can easily reach the mountain's peak.
I'll scout out the path ahead first.
Trackers flew towards the high mountain. Soon images appeared on the screen.
It seems
Like there are only some monsters. Besides that, nothing particularly noteworthy. Since the clues from the notes are leading us there, we must go and see what's going on. What's on that high mountain? The bat tilted its head on a withered branch, as if listening to our decision about going to the high mountain. It then flapped its wings and circled around us.
There might be some tough battles ahead. Can you handle it?
In response to Brony's concerned look, I gave her a reassuring smile and then focused my gaze on the screen in her hands. I'll be fine. Also, judging from the terrain around the mountain, I think we can handle the situation without being detected.
You mean we sneak in?
It does seem like a suitable place for stealth combat. Let's try to avoid unnecessary complications by dealing with them stealthily.
Alright, the objective is set, and the plan is ready. Let's go.
Brony happily winked at me, and along with Siren, cheerfully strided toward me, holding the high jump boots. Meanwhile, the rustling sounds in the bushes seemed to have faded away in the wind. Was that another bat? Bounce chip. Lets you jump on one level or down. An incredible chip that turns your boots into bounce boots once installed inside them. You can now jump. Wow, that actually unlocks a lot of things. Huh.
I'm sorry. I know it's all, but as soon as I saw that person and felt the temperature of those hands, I just couldn't control myself. I want to see that smile more. I want to meet again. I want to be together forever. I want more. More. I was supposed to kill that person. If we can't survive together, we might as well die together. That's what I thought. But that person was too gentle to me, always reaching out to me selflessly. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. I couldn't hurt that person, and I won't let anyone hurt that person. I don't have a choice.
Failed unlocked. Wait, what? Did it fail to unlock? What the hell? What the hell? I'm pretty sure the things will still hurt. That hurts. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. A desolate wilderness full of dangers. I ran into it.
略はどうだろう。
Oh, and they all gone. The monster fell with a heavy thud. Brony clapped her hands casually, gesturing us to look at the screen in her hands.
This is the footage from the high platform earlier. Did you notice anything?
The monsters, they've disappeared. Could the monsters on this mountain be somehow connected to those guarding the high platform? Well, perhaps this is the reason the notes led us to this mountain. Let's use the high jumping boots to check out that platform.
Roger. By the way, where'd that bat go?
I looked around. The bat was nowhere to be found. Even the rustling sound of the wind passing through the bushes had vanished, just like the monsters. Must have gone home. I looked ahead. Not far away, the castle loomed in the crimson mist, as if being consumed by the fiery glow that filled the sky. The castle was right in front of us. My body felt so cold that it has become numb. Yet my heart was beating wildly. Almost there. Oh, dang it. Well, anyway. And that will do for now. I'm gonna keep exploring other areas. Oh, dang it. Now I have to probably go through every area and see if there's any of these jumpable spots. So let's start at the very beginning. Yeah, I'll continue the rest of it next time, I guess. Can I jump over this wall? No. Next is Pacifying Hammer. Which, I have no idea what it does, but whatever. Find out when we get there. Oh, they're just exploding whenever I get near them. Interesting. I mean, there's a chest here. Oh, whatever. I checked out everything. Probably. Yeah, I'm still missing 13. How am I missing 13? Is it because this area with this gate? Try again later. Probably. Well, a huge area filled with chests. There's X marks the spots. Yeah, stuff like that. Can't jump into the water. Why not? Why not? Another X marks the spot. Ah yes, there's also here. That's just an X marks the spot. Which I can't do anything about. At least not yet. Oh. It's quite a big gap. Just a little bit less. Damn designers. You're too good at this. Well, I think we just have to explore this top area and then there'll be all she wrote. Damn it. Yeah, I need to swim there. So I'm missing 5 from here. Oh well, whatever. Yeah, not much I can do. We're gonna have to look through this area as well. Seems like it. I've already been here before. Something to lay over them. Well, I don't have any such thing, so yeah. Multifunctional excavation tool, that would probably work. Or block making. That might work as well. Well, that's gonna be for next time. Alright, what can I get in my shop? Ah, crystals, I'll dig it. Dig and go. Thank you kindly. I'll take these 2. Dig and go. Spina Estera. Who's this for? For Spina Estera. Who is Spina Estera? Oh.
新しいお洋服の方がサイズが合うようですね。
It's for a Rita that I do not have. Oh well. That's fine. Yeah. Dang it. Peach, peach, peach. We're done. There's nothing in a mail. Yep. Yep. I'll see you guys next time.